Hello, everybody. This is Brother Speak with the Brother Speak podcast. Just chilling up late because I am night shift. So I thought I wanted to talk about something. I tried to do a live stream earlier, but I am like there was some things that were put on there that I couldn't, have left on stream, so I had to delete it. So I'm going to talk about for the second time looking for a leader or follower, not a partner. Now, there was a panel, there was a live stream earlier where they were talking about the difference between a man and a boy. And on that live stream, there was a woman who was saying, well, she'd be looking for a partner. And the guy was like, no, you're not supposed to be looking for a partner. You're supposed to be looking for a leader. In which I explained, you're looking for a partner. It's not going to lead to. There's no leadership in there. So that's what I'm going to talk about. When you are in a relationship, there's got to be a leader. There's got to be someone who's going to guide the relationship. You can't be in a relationship where there is no leader. If you have a partnership, let's just look at like business. Business businessmen form partnerships where one person do their thing, one person do their thing in the partnership, and that's their assigned roles, and that's it. There's no leadership in that. It's just everybody do their thing, and then once the goal is achieved, the partnership dissolves. Or somebody feels that this is not working for them, or they find a better deal, they dissolve the partnership. Go your separate ways. Now, and in a partnership, one person may have more in stake in the partnership than the other. Let You might have, let's talk about like shares and something like that. Like one person may have 51% of the shares of the partnership, and then the other has 49%. Guess who gets to make the decisions? The person with the highest shares. So it's what that person say goes. And if you don't like it, well, there's only two options you can do. If you don't have enough shares, you either try to buy them out or you get out. That's how that goes. But when you talk about a relationship, you can't be looking to have a partner because there's no leadership. There's nobody guiding the relationship to where it's going to go. It's just you do your part, you do the man does his part, the woman does her part, and you're just doing your own thing. But when real decisions got to be made, maybe with children, maybe with living expenses, bills, maybe moving into a new house, there's nobody guiding the relationship. All you're doing is you're just floating around, and then everybody's trying. And so what you're doing is now you're vying for control. So you're trying to vie for control. You're not vying for. You don't have a set goal. You just everybody's doing their own thing. Now, if you want to do it that way, that's your decision. I'm not saying one way or the other, but you're not going to have a lasting relationship like that. It's just a partnership. And then when you bring kids into it, uh, that's when the problems come in. Because let's just say your partner might have their idea of how to raise the children, but then your partner has another idea how to raise the children, and now you're clashing because there was no set rules of what they want to do to raise the children. So now you're clashing. It there's no like trying. They have a set goal. They have a set of rules on how to raise this child. That's partially why there's a lot of divorces because there's no leadership. There's nobody guiding the ship. Everybody want to do their own thing, and then they separate because the woman's trying to get leadership. She trying to do her own thing. Man trying to do his own thing, and nobody's connected. Nobody has a set goal. So when women talk about you want a partner, instead of saying I want a leader, well, I want a partnership, but I want him to be the leader. That don't work because a partnership doesn't entail someone being a leader. You're on equal terms. Hence these 50-50 relationships, 60-40 relationships. That's not a leadership. That's not that's not how a relationship works. Somebody's got to be the leader. Someone's got to be the one that makes the decisions. You can't do that in a partnership because everybody has equal say. That's not how that goes. Now, when you're in a relationship, in a marriage, the husband's supposed to be the manager, the leader. What he says is going how the relationship going to go. Now, the woman can have a say in it, and he could take whatever she says into consideration, or she could take whatever his plan he had. If she has a better plan, a way to where he want to go, he can take that her plan and implement it. But it's not where it's not a dictatorship where he's just like, this is where I'm going to do, and oh well, tough shit. If you don't like it, get the fuck out, or you're gonna force the issue. A leader looks at his followers. If they got a better plan, he will implement it. But it's still his decision either way. You don't have that in a partnership, so you should not be looking for a leader. I mean, you should not be looking for a partner when you're talking about relationship. You're supposed to be looking for a leader. And the same with the guys. You're supposed to be looking for a follower, not a partner. Hence the whole, follow the program. Whatever program you want to set, she should be following your program if it's equitable. Now, if it's just all benefiting you as the guy and no benefit for her, that's going to be a problem. You can't have a relationship like that either. It's got to be equal. It's got to be where somebody is leading and guiding the ship, and the other person makes sure that it goes where the person leading is wanting to go. Especially like in a marriage, a man is the leader. The woman's supposed to be the support. You support him in whatever his dreams and ambition is. for the family. Now, if your dreams align with his, then yeah, we can make it work. But if it goes against the leader's idea, then it's got to be rejected. You can't go. I've heard someone say, "Well, I want to get married, but I still want to do what I want to do." Okay, that's not how a relationship works. That's not how a relationship works. What that is a partnership, not a leadership. He's not the leader because you can't in a relationship. You can't just do what you want to do because you might do something stupid and fuck everything up. I remember there was one story. If anybody remember Wash Allen radio show when he had that radio show. Now this is a example of you having a partnership instead of leadership. I mean, a man being the leader. You trying to have a partnership. Okay, this woman wanted to have surgery on her breast because they were just too big. She didn't want to carry them, all that extra weight. I, not because it was a health issue. It was just because she just didn't like the look. Okay, she didn't tell her husband. She just went and did it. So what ultimately happened was she had complications. Guess who had to take care of her? The husband. And that husband was pissed. And he didn't look at her the same. And they had problems in the relationship. Why? Because she wanted to do her own thing. She was going with my body, my rules. No, sorry, lady, but that's not a relationship. Once you married, your body is his body, and just like his body is your body. So whatever you do in that, you do something to your body, guess who's gonna have to take care of you? He's gonna have to take care of you. Which that guy did. He had to take, but he had to take care of her. But what happened was now he wasn't as attracted to it what he once was, and part of the reason was because she went against his wishes. You can't do you can't do that when you're talking about a relationship, especially a marriage. Now, if y'all boyfriend or girlfriend, that's a little different. But if you're talking about a marriage or some type of long term relationship, you can't do that. You're gonna cause resentment, and then now this dude don't want to be with you no more. You basically just said, "F you, I'm gonna do what I want to do." You bucked him. You're trying to punk him. Can't do stuff like that. That's not that doesn't work. Like my mother would always say, "Well, I don't want to get in a relationship because I still want to do what I want to do." You can't be in a relationship like that. It's never going to work. Now, again, you have to be a follower of that man. That goes back to when we talk about inter interracial relationships. Yeah, sorry, it's late night. My tongue's not working. I always believe that a black man in particular, can be in a relation in a can be dating a white woman or a non-black woman and still be pro-black. And the reason why I say that because at the end of the day, the man's going to be the leader regardless. The woman's going to follow him. Whether he's a good leader, bad leader, she's going to follow him. Whereas the woman is the follower, so she's going to follow whatever man that you're dealing with. unless he's a weak dude. Then you're gonna run him. That's why, in my opinion, and it's just my opinion, a man can be pro-black and still be married to a non-black person. Now, am I saying put him in the forefront, image-wise? No. Stop at that. So you can't be in a relationship where you want to do your own thing. It's not gonna work. And like I said, the interracial relationship, I think a man can be pro-black and still be with a black woman because at the end of the day, he's going to be the leader. Now I'm talking about a man. I'm not talking about these boys. A woman, on the other hand, she's going to follow the man. So, and that's why you have a lot of these women who get with these. That's why you got all these women who go do the swirling thing. They adopt this anti-black rhetoric from their white partners. So, so you can't have a relationship where there's no leader because a woman's gonna follow the guy unless he's weak. Now, if he's weak and pathetic, yeah, she's gonna run him up, run all over him. That's just how it is. If he's a bad leader, guess what? She's gonna be all over the place. Like I said, when you go in that partnership, you got a 50-50 relationship. Oh, wait a minute. I'm working too. How you gonna tell me to submit and I'm working? I'm like, which is it's kind of a valid point. I'm like, I if we both making this money, I'm gonna tell her what to do. Like, especially if she making more, how that gonna work? That's where a leader comes in. That's why when you go into relationships, you're not looking for a lead. If you're not looking for a leader, you're looking for a partner. That's where that comes in. That 50-50 relationship. Now there's no leadership. There's nobody at the head. Let's just say like he's making 50,000, she's making 20,000. By default, he's gonna feel like he's the head already. Like I said, it goes back to that shares thing. I say he making more of the money. He ain't gonna be tolerating her. Uh, we should do this with the money. Wait. Hold up, chick. Look, I'm making all the money over here. What you talking about? Man, fact, since you feel that way, get the fuck out. Same with the woman. If she's making more money than him, she gonna be like, wait a minute, I'm making 50,000. You making 20,000. I make more money than you. What you talking about? No, we ain't doing that. I'm like, so that's what I'm saying. You gotta have a leader. So even if, let's just say, she's making 50,000, he's making 30,000. He can be the leader of the thing. He take care of the finances and save it up to where it benefits both of them. Let's say other way around. He's in control of the finances, and they put it to where they can build up their life together. Maybe build towards a home, get out of debt, all that, all whatever they're gonna do. But that comes with picking a leader and picking a follower. You cannot be looking for partners. It's not going to work because there's nobody. Eventually, somebody's going to want to be the leader. Someone's going to want to make the decisions. And even women who naturally follows, but if there's no decision making, there's no leadership, there's nobody trying to guide the ship, she gonna try to guide the ship. Nobody want to be just drifting. So you can't. You at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, stop looking for partners. And another thing, that partner thing, you know that was from the LBGTQ, right? Describing their relationships, like intimate partners and stuff like that. That's describing a LBGTQ relationship. That's not describing a relationship between men and women. Straight facts. So you're taking LGBTQ terms and applying it to your relationships. That's why these relationships don't last long, especially now. Somebody got to be the leader, somebody got to be the follower. It's always going to end that way. If you don't have that, it's going to be a conflict. And then whoever has the more money, the more influence is going to win. The one that don't, they either going to bow out gracefully or just ruin the whole relationship entirely. Does that mean that the man got to be a dictator? No. And the woman be a doormat? No. Somebody got to be the leader. Somebody got to be the follower. It works better that way. But that means you got to pick people who are going to be in those roles. If a woman say, "I want a partner," mm-mm, don't get in a relationship with that woman. Oh, he say he want a partner. Mm-mm, ladies, don't get in that relationship with that dude. Mm-mm. Oh, and another thing, and this was discussed on that same panel. We were talking about guys who are in a dead end job. Um, the guy was saying, "Yeah, you can date a guy who's in a dead end job," and I was telling him, "No, don't do that. Get with a guy who's in a career." Now, let me tell you why. Guys in a dead end job, if you're trying to date that guy, here's what we do as men. We tend to focus on you instead of bettering ourselves. We focus on attention on you. There was a on MOT's live stream one time. He was talking about this guy that he had hired to drive his truck. He said that the guy he was paying him $1,200 a week. $1,200 a week after taxes. Do you know how much that is a month? That's $4,800 a month. $4,800 a month just to drive trucks. You know what happened with that guy? He stopped driving the truck. He drove maybe two times, then parked the truck, and MOT had to go find the truck. Cost him a lot of money to go get the truck. And when he talked to the guy, why? Is because his girlfriend at the time was a baby mama, not his baby, but somebody else's baby. And since she didn't have a babysitter, he couldn't. He said he couldn't drive the trucks no more. So let's get this right. You gonna turn down a $1,200 a week, $1,200 a week job because this chick can't find a babysitter for a child that's not even yours. Where in Carmen San Diego does that work? Ladies, you can't look. If you have a situation, you got a kid or you have something going on, and this guy's in a dead end job, do not get in a relationship with him. No. Now you could be friends with hell, be friends with benefits. I don't give a shit. My moral compass is not there. I know y'all gonna. I know if he's attractive, y'all gonna fuck. That's just the bottom line. But don't get in an actual relationship. Don't get in no partnership with him. You could be a friend. You can steer him to other jobs. You could do that. Do not get in a relationship, especially not a marriage. Don't do it. Not off the bat. Now, if it's a situation where, okay, he had a good job, he lost the job, and he's in a dead end job for a bit, okay, I can understand that. If y'all in a relationship leading towards man, she loses his job and he works a dead end job, that's fine. If you want to help him out doing that, that's fine, but not off the bat. Not off the bat. No, because you're not helping him. His focus is trying to build himself up, get him that good job, and then he can come back and be in a relationship. You don't put yourself in that type of relationship off the bat. That's a bad idea. And it's not going to benefit you or him. And no, that's not gold digging. I know some people are going to say, "Oh, that that's gold digging." No, that's not gold digging. You supposed to be looking for resources, and he's supposed to be able to provide those resources. Mm-mm-mm. No, not a relationship. No, 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 no. Not no marriage, nothing like that. If he's in a dead end job, you can help him get out of that dead end job, but don't be in a relationship, especially a marriage. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Let him get out of that situation. You can help him. I have no problem help. That's what you're supposed to be doing, helping your men get in better positions. I don't care what you want. He's a nurse. Hey, encourage him to be the head nurse. If he's a janitor, encourage him to be the supervisor of the janitor. That's what you're supposed to be doing. Or get go get another job, a better job. That's what you should be doing, especially if it's someone you care about. But do not get in a relationship with him because as men, I can attest to that. I'm a man. When I got in my relationship with my ex, my focus wasn't building myself up for me and then coming back to take care of her. My focus was trying to take care of her, but not building myself up. My focus was more on her than on myself. That's why I say men should not be looking to serve women. You should be serving yourself first, taking care of yourself first, then come back to the women. So, in conclusion, because I'm not gonna be on here, I want to do another live stream right quick on something else. Stop looking for a partner. Look for a leader. If you're a woman, if you're a man, stop looking for a partner. Look for a follower. Look for somebody that's gonna hold you accountable on both sides. You're looking for somebody who's gonna follow the plan. The leader sets the plan. The follower makes sure the plan is executed. Even if that means you got to tweak the plan a bit or something like that. If we do that, if we're doing that more instead of looking for partners, we're gonna have better relationships. And that is it for this live stream. I'm gonna do another one in a few minutes, and that one's gonna be Black Pill versus Nihilism, because there was a panel, a live stream I was listening to, and they're trying to link the two in which they're not linked. So I'm gonna go over that right quick. Anyway, y'all have a good night, morning, or whenever you're listening to it. Bye.